And now guys, we're inside the kitchen. That's where it's all happening. That's where the beauty comes. And I have here the shawarma. That's spiral grill. It rotates around and it shows you how the shawarma is made. And you got the heat behind that. And I'm pretty sure some of you know what is that. Good evening everybody, your traveling chef George is here, and I'm here in that gorgeous little downtown Cranford. It's a little town in northern Jersey, and the reason I came here, I heard a lot about this town, about restaurants. So they have a lot of restaurants here around here. They call it the restaurant little town. And I'm here, I'm gonna check out some of these beautiful spots they have, and they have everything from Mexican to Greek, Lebanese, to every kind of cuisine you can think of is right here. My idea, I think I'm gonna start off with a Lebanese restaurant. I'm gonna take you with me and we're gonna check out this beautiful delicacy over the Mediterranean. So let's go guys and see what's happening there. So we are in the front of this old City Café and Grill, and it's a very famous Mediterranean restaurant, famous by kebab, shawarma, and all of these Mediterranean delicacies. I'm very hungry, I'm very excited about it, so I'm gonna go inside in a minute and we're gonna eat our heart out. We're gonna eat everything they give us, and I'm gonna try everything with you. So let's go inside and get eating. And now guys, we're inside the kitchen. That's where it's all happening. That's where the beauty comes. And I have here the shawarma. That's spiral grill. It rotates around and it shows you how the shawarma is made. And you got the heat behind that. And I'm pretty sure some of you know what is that. And that's how I actually cut the meat. So it gets grilled, it gets beautiful. It gets very crispy, but it's still soft from the inside. And then you just cut these beauties and you get it out of there and you plate it. And you get it in the plate. So I'm just showing you a piece, but it looks like a piece is already cooked. So that goes in your plate, and I took the chef spot here because being a chef I cannot help myself, like you know. So I went inside and wanted to show you what's going on. And this is where it all starts. That's a beautiful place. That's a nice kitchen. That's what I call a very nice shawarma set. Alright guys, right now I'm just grilling some of these beautiful kebabs. The chef is back there preparing the appetizer, and while he's doing this, again I cannot help myself to just rotate those beauties around. Yeah, actually here there's three of them. There's one of them is filet mignon. That's the best. That's the king of the three of them. I also got the kofta, which is the ground minced beautiful. It's a combination between the lamb and the beef as well. Just a beautiful kofta here is called. And I got the shish tawook. Shish tawook is a chicken. So I got that beautiful cubes of marinated chicken. And if you guys can come close, the camera guys, please come close and have a look at this beautiful marination. This is, I believe, is a combination of the yogurt and the garlic and the lemon. And he's not going to tell me, of course, his secrets, but being a chef, I can kind of guess what's going on. So this is where it all happens. That's where the old City Café and Grill starts. Right there at the grill and the shawarma. I'm really hungry, guys, smelling these beautiful things. I wish you could smell that with me. Alright, guys, and I see also a couple of those beautiful baby lamb. And they come in here, those little ribs here, they are beautiful, they're gorgeous. And as you can see, the marbling in this meat is amazing. And that old City Café and Grill platter he offered me is gonna come with all of these beauties. I'm not sure if I can eat all of that, but you guys can help me out. I'm just kidding, I'm gonna eat everything. So we turn those babies around. I probably turned them too early, he's looking at me, but I cannot wait, I'm getting excited about it. And I wanna check on this kofta, I'm gonna turn it over. It's kind of like not ready yet, but it's going to be ready in a few minutes. So keep tuned and we're going to come back to you in a minute, guys. Alright guys, so the moment of the truth just came and I got myself two different appetizers. I'm very hungry, so I got the falafel, which is beautiful shaped here, right here. And I'm going to talk about it in just a minute. I also got this sampler of the trial appetizer. It's a sampler, so it has 3 different appetizers, and I'm going to talk about each of them. That's kind of a story. I'm going to explain that to you in a minute. So let me put this menu on the side and I'll talk to you about it. The falafel is actually a chickpeas. It's very famous in the Middle East and all of the Egyptian, the Arab community. It's very delicious. It's like chickpeas patties filled with the spices and cumin and all these great spices. And usually eat this with a bread, or you can dig in the tahini or the dips you get with it. Now I also ordered this sampler, which is the three different appetizers. The first one here is baba ghanouj, and baba ghanouj is always eggplant. It's a smoked eggplant roasted in the oven, and it's finished with tahini. Tahini is actually the sesame puree, for you guys who don't know what it is. And the sesame puree is delicious. It's very nice. So they actually get the chickpeas, which you see right here, some generous amount of olive oil, good olive oil on the top of it. So this is a great starter. And also have here something called mouhammara. And mouhammara is actually very delicious roasted sweet peppers. And they puree it, and you get tons of walnut on the top of it. So you have some walnut here. And also it's finished with pomegranate syrup, and in the Arabic culture they call it dibs al-rumman, which is whatever I said to you, it's actually the pomegranate syrup. And the third one I have here is the hummus, and hummus is actually chickpeas, and it's mixed with tahini, and it's also got generous amount of good extra virgin olive oil on the top of that. And the way you eat this appetizer is you get some Arabic bread, and you just dig in, you make like a little bed for it, so it sits there, it lays in there. And you get in this in your mouth and just try it. So delicious. That actually takes me back in time in Lebanon when I went there many years ago. I haven't had this taste for a while. I've been to a few restaurants here, but not as good as this one. This one is very true recipe, and the Rafi is the owner. He's actually told me that he followed the recipes from his mother, who lives in Beirut in Lebanon right now, and she brought all these recipes for him when he opened this restaurant. And this is beautiful flavor, and he's very generous. He gave me tons of falafel, and he also gave me those trial appetizer. I was gonna go for one appetizer, but he insisted that I should try the whole thing. So I did get the 3 appetizers, and I really love it. Now I'm gonna move on to the mouhammara, which is one of my favorite. I've tried that in different restaurants, and I tried that in Lebanon when I was there. And this is, again, as I told you, it's the beautiful pomegranate glaze or a pomegranate syrup, and it's mixed with the beautiful sweet peppers, and it's so delicious. Finished with the walnut, like a generous amount of walnut, and you also eat that with the bread. You guys, excuse the noise here as I'm sitting outside because I want it to be in the fresh air. It's a very nice summery day today, so I'm sitting outside on a beautiful night and enjoying this beautiful, gorgeous delicacy of the Middle East. Now again, I go back to this hummus. And it's so good. And if you get confused while you're eating this Arabic food, you will see the hummus always have the chickpeas on the top. I'm going to actually have one of these beautiful chickpeas, and I'm going to mix it with the baba ghanouj. And once you see that chickpeas, the whole one sitting on the top, you know this is a hummus. Baba ghanouj does not have the chickpeas, as you can see. So this is the eggplant, it's baba ghanouj. Beautiful smoky flavor, very spicy. In a good way though, it's not bothering me. The spices is not actually strong at all. It's very easy to eat, and it's very smooth. It melts in your mouth. It's just a beautiful amount of flavor in there without being aggressive in the spices, and I love that. And I'm going crazy here. I'm like a kid in Christmas going between those 3 beautiful appetizers, actually 4 of them. And I'm gonna do this actually. I always do this trick once I come to any Mediterranean or Arabic restaurant. I cut a bit of that falafel and I use it as a bread, and I'm gonna get some of this beautiful eggplant in my mouth, and I'm gonna just enjoy that. So beautiful. I wish you were here, guys. So delicious. And the falafel usually comes with a garlic sauce. If you can see that, this is beautiful garlic sauce. You make it with a touch of garlic and lemon juice, and of course some secrets. You're not gonna tell me what it is, but it's so delicious, so smooth. It goes very well. You can also make like a mini sandwich for this falafel if you want. If you want to get the bread and you open it, and you can get the falafel in there. Get some of that gorgeous sauce and just brush it and smudge that beautiful patty of the falafel in there. And this is what I call the vegetarian real burger. This is much better than any vegetarian burger you'll ever have. And just you could also maximize the flavor and make it more exciting by getting some of that hummus on the top. Oh yeah, and that's how I like my falafel. Get some of that eggplant. Go crazy here. Go crazy with the eggplant. Go again with some more of this garlic sauce. and grab some of that little fresh tomatoes here and make your own sandwich. Build your own. I like to build my own sandwich, and I love that. And I can do that in 2 bites, I guess. I'm gonna go for the first bite. Honestly, so delicious. Just close my eyes, and like I said, I stepped back in time, back in Lebanon. This is beautiful Lebanese appetizer at the best. Thank you very much, Rafi. Thank you for the old City Café staff. Very friendly, very beautiful. And now they're gonna bring my meat in a minute. I can't wait to get the meat and get going with the next course, guys. So I'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, so I got my entree here, and that's a beautiful moment just came. I changed things around actually according to Rafi. He suggested that I get the owner, he suggested that I get the shawarma. He said it's worth trying. So I got the shawarma, and I thought it's too much beef going on. So I got the shawarma made out of the beef and the lamb combination. And I also got that chicken tawook. So this is called the Shish Tawook. It's cubes of marinated chicken, and it's finished in the, of course, in the grill. Very beautiful, this one too. So I'm getting this one here. And I'm also getting the shawarma, which is the lamb and the beef grilled on the grill here in the vertical grill or the horizontal grill, whatever they cooked it, but it looks beautiful. So I'm gonna try this one first. And also got here some very interesting toumia. Toumia is actually like the mayonnaise of the Arabic culture, which is made out of garlic. So touch your garlic and oil, and they kind of whip it in the blender. It becomes very, very smooth. Like it looks almost like an ice cream, like a vanilla ice cream, but absolutely has nothing to do with that. It tastes just like beautiful garlic, and I'm gonna brush some of this beef in there. And the way you eat that, you get some of this beautiful Arab bread. The Arabic bread is very thin. You get some of this shawarma here, and you just get some of it, and you put it in that bread. I'm gonna get some more, and you get some of that garlic dip, and you drop some in here. Also, I have here some tahini sauce again, so I'm gonna do the same trick. Put some of this tahini in there, and you can put some tomatoes if you want, and you go for it. And this is a complete. If you want to maximize the flavor, you can put some more of the hummus as well. Let's do that actually. So I'm gonna get some of this hummus, and I'll just brush it over my tomatoes, and you make a very nice sandwich here. Wrap it around and just go for it. Tomato is big, but it's still, I'm gonna get it going. Tastes so good. I just tasted the tomatoes. I'm gonna get that piece of tomatoes out so I can get to the meat. I'm gonna get to the real deal. Very delicious. It tastes so good actually, much better than any meat I've tried. The way they marinate this is amazing. It's just like magical. It's crazy. It's just mad beautiful. I love that. And as you can see, I cannot help myself but to dig in this garlic dip and brush it there. And I'm eating with 2 hands. I'm just so happy with these flavors, and I'm so excited about it. And you can also dig in this tahini garlic sauce. It's so delicious. Just a beautiful combination. They got that chemistry going. Just beautiful harmony in the spices and the meat, and the aroma of the spices and the garlic going together are beautiful. They just like a music notes all put together to sing this beautiful harmonical orchestra song. I'm enjoying that so much. I'm gonna have to talk as I'm eating. I'm getting so confused here because I'm just so thrilled with this food. I love it a lot. Now I'm gonna take a break of this shawarma and I get to my chicken. I could do the same thing again and make a sandwich out of it, but this time let's change things around. I'm gonna get a bite of this chicken here. I'm gonna get 2 pieces actually. Again with that great, gorgeous, sweet taste of the garlic here. Some people think I'm crazy saying sweet garlic. Yes, it is. It's got the beautiful essence of the garlic. At the same time, has natural sweetness to it. So I really love that. And this is different than eating raw garlic by itself. And by the way, they make it with raw garlic, and this is just like gorgeous flavor. Very beautiful, very delicate, and it's so smooth. I love the texture of that. Nothing can beat that. It's even smoother than the mayonnaise you will get. It's much better. Nothing to do with mayonnaise at all. It's completely different. I'm loving that. I don't know what to do. I can dig everywhere. My eyes are going everywhere here. I don't know what to do. Like I'm just like so hungry, and I'm so happy with it. And you keep digging in this mouhammara again. This is one of my favorite dips, by the way, of the Arab dips. It's mouhammara again, the pomegranate syrup, you got the walnut, and you also got the sweet pepper puree, all mixed together in such a secret way. I'm not sure what is that secretive way they make it, but it's just make it so good. I gotta give them thumbs up. This is delicious meal, guys. And I also have some rice here. If you wanted some rice, you go with that. And the rice here is just plain, as I can see. Got some vegetable, beautiful big grain here in the rice. And I'm not a big fan of rice, but I like that rice. It's very good actually. That when I eat Arab food, I like to eat the Mediterranean food. I like to eat the Arabic food with the bread. I think that goes very well. I'm gonna go back to the shawarma. I'm gonna dig it in the garlic again. Couple of more pieces. Let me be generous with myself. I have so much food. I gotta go through all of this. And it's just so delicious. Oh my God, it's so good. It's madly insane. Very, very respectful. Very beautiful food here. I changed my my way of thinking about the Arabic cuisine in America. I have not had such beautiful Arabic food as good as this old City Café and Grill. I'm really loving this experience, guys. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any questions, please do me a favor and ask me what is your question. Drop me a comment below. Tell me what you think of the video. And don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already to see the next video. Thank you very much from this beautiful downtown Cranford. I'm hoping that you enjoyed my video as I enjoyed your company. Good night, and I'll see you in a different restaurant, different location. Take care, everybody.
Thank you.